Alright, so we're back, and what was I doing again? I forgot the last thing I was going to do. Let's see. Oh, what's it? Oh, we're about to move. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do? Will you let me do anything? Talk to her.
What do you think?
Gallica says, oh, of course Atlanta just had to do its thing. Why don't we look into something to do until we get back to normal? Okay, what about supporters?
Hmm?
You caught up? Who? Don't know where they are at the moment. Do I need to go out and just
Alright then.
look? Do I need to go out and look? Is that what I need to do?
Let's go.
Like, just know where she is or something?
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Or is there a place that, ooh, maybe there's a place that's like, I can unlock that I haven't been to. That doesn't make any sense though. It gave me something. Maybe I should read what they say.
Alright then.
Where do you think she is? She wouldn't be in town.
Where to?
You only got 2 places to go to, Steve. You want to try the,
Let's go.
We'll take a gander. I wonder if I'm wasting my time. I don't know. I don't want to look up stuff either, though, so. Alright.
Uh-huh.
So the bounties are shared. So I sprint and then jog. I want to run, bro. I want to run.
Nerys or Mila?
Alright then.
Who's that? Can I master debate in town here? It looks like you can.
Right there. I'm just incredulous.
But you need courage as well.
Amazing. Ha.
Alright then.
Whoa.
They go on forever. Don't even try, kid.
Amazing. Ha.
I'm looking for some a lady, and then she has doggy ears and like a mini skirt.
Now what am I to do?
She's definitely trying too hard. They don't want her off. You're not allowed to. That's very curious. Well, when I met her in the dungeon, which makes me wonder if she's a bounty hunter, right? Is she not a bounty hunter? Well, where would you run into her at, then?
Let's go. Oh,
She wants to talk to me, but I don't know where she is. I wonder if that's just a standard gameplay thing that could happen.
Now what am I to do?
Talking nonsense, you are.
But if that's the case, then she Gallico wouldn't recommend it.
Now what am I
Right?
to do? That's the way. Oh.
Huh.
That's terribly unfair.
Terribly unfair. That's a poster here. Who's this guy?
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Rudolph's poster. Return of the Rosante State Revolt for Independence. Gallica says it's hard to see him winning support outside of the Rosante with messaging like this, but he's always pretty high in the rankings. I'm really screwing up freaking pronunciation up. The Rosants who only care about their own tribe. Maybe there's more to them there than we think.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Listen, man, she's gonna be in here drinking a beer. And we're-
Talking nonsense, you are.
Right? No? Well, there's Stroll right here.
Excuse me.
Get out of the kitchen. You got 2 different eye colors. Milk. Alright. Not there. You went up and down these things. I don't know what the fuck it is. Bro,
Where to?
you're still on a wild damn goose chase, okay? Try to master debate. No, go back to up here. And you can master debate, right? Put me in the town. That's fine. I'll walk out. Louise. Who's this guy? Oh, we can debate him. I don't forget his name. He's kind of important to the plot, man. Nah, it ain't worth it. Trad podium.
This place.
Standing on this podium could draw attention for a speech.
This place.
Gallica says, "Why don't you stand here and give a speech? It's a good chance to let people know your thoughts and feelings." I know where. Yeah. Yabba dabba doo. Giving a speech can improve my eloquence. Gallica says, "And if you do well, you might get some real recognition to boot." Yes, just try it. Let's waste our time doing this. Audience says, "How's an elder kid like you even going to protect the country?" Yeah, come on, give us your platform. What should I say to reach the public's heart? We're going to talk shit about Louise. Let's stop Louise's dictatorship. That's not even true because the Sanctum is ahead of, Screw it, let's go.
Hear me.
Gurner says, the key to our future is preventing a dictatorship under Louise Geburn. Audience says, so you just want to take Louise down. Candidates like you are read a dozen. I might have your back on that if you had an ice cube's chance of hell taking him on, but I've got my doubts, kid. I managed to sway a few onlookers from my speech, and I feel like my eloquence has slightly improved.
All right.
Sound like we got our ass kicked. That was terrible. After spending some time with the people, returned to the group in the city. It did not. My little meter didn't go down.
On, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It sucked. Freaking terrible. Terrible, awful. That'd be alright. We'll just keep going, Steve. Alright? Fine. Now, here's another one.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
Now, after this update, I magically could have won it.
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Durr.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
What?
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira.
That's me.
They
That's
might
me.
not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now.
You just spoke for us, dude.
With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing.
How?
Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Shut up.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
I'm assuming I'm gonna be now in a it's a linear path to the next village. Not too much stuff I can do. Maybe a little bit.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Louise. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
What?
Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
He's talking about a start portfolio, right?
What is he dreaming about?
Booby.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
For all that we strive for.
Now then.
Huckenberg 6. Next is Port Brielhaven. Brielhaven? Something like that. The capital of the Principality of Oceania. Whoa. Is that it? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things around it? No. That's Martyr. That's where we are right now. Derp. Nura says, if we punch it south out of Martyra, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. I thought we was going to be going to the freaking... Alright, fair enough. I thought we were going to go east. Gaka says, wow, so that's part Brielhaven. Whatever. Okay. Stormy when we get there. Stormy right now. Stormy.
Let us hurry.
Hold
Alright.
on.
Is there anything to do besides move there?
Hold on.
Abandoned tomb. We done been there.
Hold on.
You got
Here's
quests.
where we are now.
You got quests to do in there. Apparently. Well, we can come back and get that
Here's where
shit.
we are now.
Well, we're just going to start marching there to get our shit done. That's where we are right now. No, it's a rival runner.
Let's see.
Stormy, cloudy. What is this? Don't tell me what that is. It just says it's mountains, I guess. We'll just go.
Oh, hey.
Gaka says, what sort of place is Port Brielhaven exactly? Huckenberg says, 'tis a large city of prosperous. Oh God. Just skip it, all right. Dude did no spark to the. Hey, I got a freaking college degree. New York. You lose IQ points as you lose teeth, though, all right? Anyway, doing no spark to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. Prosperous, okay? Where's my goddamn Mountain Dew at? Gallagher says, all the people delayed by the landslide might be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? It clearly showed a purple, a pink, purpley pink thing. We left Violet. It's gonna be a lady in this, all right? It's gonna be, what's her name? The bounty hunter girl, right? Nearest says, well, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next start, Port Brielhaven, capital of Oceania. All right, 3 days, 4 nights, or something another.
Leaving behind the old castle town
I see the
stricken by
quest.
tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brielhaven.
The quest is just,
capital of the Principality of Oceania.
it's the lady wanting to
a
down
world
cook,
unknown to them.
which I have to be in here
What
to
will
cook
they
anyway.
accomplish? Acclaim, or
We're gonna cook something with the milk. That's what we're gonna do. With the bread one.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brielhaven, which means we're going right to the damn bread after I get stopped here.
What's this?
Mellow milk again and fragrant spice. Stop that. I don't know if my shit might not be, better not hum to it. It might not be beautifully synced yet. I'll have to look at that later on. Gallagher says, want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Let's cook. I don't need about everybody else. What we're going for is the benevolent bread. Okay. You can cook as many as you want. Why would you not cook all of it? Because you might lose spices for other things. So we're going to cook 3 of these. Gallagher says, isn't that the dish from Heisman's home village? I'll go get him. Which also means it's going to be from Martyra, which also means, well, no, not necessarily, but it should be local delicacy or whatever.
Now then,
Heisman says, I've heard that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you're right to summon me. Dough is the most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But if you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Sweet, bro. I thought bats eat apples. I followed Heisman's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. With your feet? Your little bat feet? Heisman says, allow me to demonstrate the proper technique, like this and that. Haha. You could have used your wing flaps. Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction, haha. Can I take my shoes off first?
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in this in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far or be for naught. I've never baked like bread myself. It's always like heating up something or making cornbread. Wow. We made the fluffiest bed I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown, and with this benevolent bread, prepare yourself. You are not ready. Sweat. Heisman and I cleaned up the kitchen. Time really flew.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Stro says, hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. We're gonna take baths together, bro? Nura says, I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. Stro says, no doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak while we're stopped. I'm gonna press the button on that fire and get that goodie.
Speaking of,
Huckenberg says, I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. And Mr. Bubbles. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. I think I have that. Thanks to Nura, you can use the bath casks on the back deck. Not only will you acquire mag by using this, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Are you talking about my virtues or permanent strength and stuff?
The breeze feels nice.
I've got 3 more days in a row.
What?
Galka says, I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Give this. She'd say that now the monsters would be like level 20 and just freaking insta be 1 XP down, just 460 gold or whatever.
Alright then.
Alright then. Is it back this way? I'm gonna sneeze my ass off. Woo! We caught it. We caught it with the nose. We're gonna try this out. It's a bath cask.
Hey there.
Gallica says, I've heard from Neris. Apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first.
Yep.
If you put something in that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. A leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue, anxiety in my mind. I might even get some mag well. Wow, man, I might put something in there. Fleeting fountain check valve sits. We're gonna use the fleeting fountain of youth. Is that gonna give me like vitality? My agility will probably increase by 2, so permanent stats up. Yeah. You've already committed to it, so go for it. If I use my agility power by 2. Fleeting that. Okay. They're just asking me about what it does. It's a bath with fleeting fountain of youth in it. A sweet fragrance envelops me as though I'm broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. Yes. Keep it calm, bro, alright? I feel like both my mind, my body and my heart have gotten lighter. I obtained mag from the bath. I don't care about this. That is not even worth my time. So this is not... I thought I was going to bathe with them. So we are not...
And the age of a new
absolutely
king draws nearer.
There's only room for one person in the bath, it looked like. Maybe me and Hazme. You. But They're not going to do it unless I have a damn thingy. Nura says, we'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you've erected a tent above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. Heisman says, I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Stroll says, worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us now. Heisman says, my young friend, where did you hear UG for capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Well, fair enough, bro. Glide back. Then how the hell are you upside down? Well, he just jumped up there. 2 days. Gecko says, we've barely gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? I don't know about that. Snort. Okay, what?
All right.
Just ask her what we can do. Supporters. We ain't got no support. Slow supporter action here. Run our activities. What is that? What does that laundry do? That was increased mana and stuff. I don't care. I'm at the point where I don't care about that. Right here, though. A few more books now. Perhaps Heisman added some to the collection. Books I read, or you finished that one. New World Travel Diary. It appears a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Galka says, seems like this book will really expand your mind. Want to read it? Over by the window. Is this imagination? Imagination. Not now. What's the other one? Bygone Days. A methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisman's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Heisman lifts the air. I think it means it's okay to read. Tolerance. There we go. Boom. Shall we spend some time reading the book? Yes. I want to say tolerance is still my weakest stat. We are intolerant. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables. Of his son refusing to stop crying at night. Of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. Galka says, I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Snort. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
This is the inkling though, right? Yeah, it ain't too hot. That sucked. There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from there next time. But I bet you if you finish the book, you'll get a decent boost.
Nura speaking.
Nura says, this is Nurse. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brielhaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
New bottle. City ruins. This is where Nurse takes a picture for Maria.
This is...
Huckamerk says, "'Tis truly a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals." Heismay responds, "Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here." Nuras, something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Stroll says, "No. Sorry. I'm just reminded of something unpleasant." Was it the humans that got his village? Are you okay, buddy?
Everything okay?
Right.
Stroll answers, "Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I have no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Huckenberg responds, indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Stroll says, right. I don't know if the Magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually.
You...
Heisme says, Stroll. Stroll replies, huh? Heisme says, I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Stroll says, yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of this village who has deepened my wisdom in its own way. Okay.
Now then.
So it didn't happen the way I wanted. Look. Yeah. Yeah, we're wise.
Wisdom.
This is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Hey!
Nura says, Erg, my stomach since noticed that our next meal is overdue. Why not we head back? Galka says, so I guess Nurus can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So...
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I did give it what I'm thinking. Nura says, by the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here. You can show it to Maria.
As the sun sinks below the horizon,
We can put the
Gauntlet
fear
Runner
humans
arrives
in
in
her
a
mind.
land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
The day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. We're gonna have a water fortress. Gallica says, I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. So that's cool. Won't believe. Whatever the hell that is, we'll take it.
All right then.
Miss Austin, you want to ask me something? Supporters. No one wants to talk to me. So he's going to teach. What one is that one? Imagination. I'm going to keep working on tolerance. I'm going to go read the book instead of talk to him. This is an excellent plan. She's going to what? She's doing imagination. They're both doing imagination. Is imagination her chief thing? I wonder. You would think it would be like courage. But she keeps teaching me imagination chess pieces or whatever. No, we're not cooking. But we might check this for food. Just keep getting checking for food.
This is...
We'll go sugar and briny salt. You haven't tried to plant that, let's plant. It's a plant growing device Nora's invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there's some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Heroes fruit seed. Gallica says, Heroes fruit seeds. I've heard they really are rare, and the adventurers have been taking them home for ages trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
We have some seeds, why not plant them? They'll grow into something usable with some tending. Try it. What's a plan? Hero fruit seed.
Yep.
Let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there then. First, wet the soil, now sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tend to plants with warmth and care. I spent some time planting seeds with Gallica. Let's check back later, see how they are.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Nura says, this salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brielhaven by tomorrow. Gallica says, seawater. I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. Heisme responds, and so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
Huckenberg says, it would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nuris, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe patches the rest of the way? We're about to fight. I should save first. Oh, they probably have to save. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Gallica says, Nuris said the waters around Brielhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
All right then. Let's go.
Check your map.
All right. Where to?
That's not where we're going. We don't get to see the where's our I'm assuming follower saves or quest. Memorandum. Menu. Okay. She's doing what's that one? She's doing wisdom. It was imagination. Now, the wisdom's off of this damn chess piece. Imagination was the other thing. The bookshelf aligned with entry book. The bookshelf. No. I pressed the wrong button. Read. Bygone days. Heisman account of life with his son. I'm in the middle of reading it. Gallica says, Heisman left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, I will gain more tolerance. Gallica says, shall we spend some time reading this book? Yes. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Heisman and his son running through the fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisme loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heisme is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. Gallica says, I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
All right. We're still pretty balanced in the grand scheme of things. There's still more left reading the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
I knew it was coming. That's why we saved. Nura says, enemies coming our way, or so I thought. It looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Katharina says, oh yeah, give me my music. Give me my fucking music. Katharina says, hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. Girl, I'm gonna whoop your ass and then we're gonna shake hands.
Hurry it up!
I've got a short fuse, you know. If that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. Nura says, so the young miss says, I'm hoping you are a lot of willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Grinner says, don't worry. We won't take this lying down. Gallica says, wait, they're coming aboard at the other end. Well, now we'll have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
I whooped your ass last time. You want another one? Let's go.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Now's the time. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Shot his ass. Shot her ass.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
I need distance.
I need distance.
Oh, power of kings.
Whoa. Fucking, I got shivers. Shivers on me here. Shiver my timber still from this bitch.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
We have a Tekken, whatever the hell that is. Thank you for Tekken. Is it Tekken 8? You know what I've got on me, girl, right? Still mag?
You better be sure. Time for some
Excellent.
clothes to come
We're
forward.
gonna be right here
Royal
with a
soul.
gold attack, right to your face.
Ready to lose? Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Give me your aim!
4 to 6 time. Medium
Let's do
slash.
this.
Go.
Let's do this!
Whoa. That's it?
You'll feel this one! Nice dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Is it time for all that we strive for? Perfect punch. Look at that metal in. All allies in the... Yeah.
I crush you! That's nothing!
Plunder live.
Muster the vanguard.
No,
To
you don't
the
even need
rear,
the Vanguard.
I use what
you
I
don't need
must.
it. You don't need the Vanguard. This is cheesy shit.
Glad gather.
Let's stay calm.
Merchant!
Merchant. Shake gold at her.
In the name of justice!
In the name of justice.
Let's get on with
You want
it.
another one? You want another 600 damage? We can give it to you.
You will taste justice! They die hard!
They die hard.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke.
300 hit points?
Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
I don't give a
Magic
shit.
Knight.
Magic Knight.
Shut up! Worthy foe after all.
Oh, power of kings. Erupt.
That's nothing.
Commendable bearing.
Hulkenberg's
I will
guard
fight
is
with
down.
pride. Lend me your strength. Not this. Falling back. Forward. Merchant. Ah!
Ugh.
Still up?
You are good.
Oh, I've
Give me
still
your
got
aid.
this. No, I don't. I don't got that.
No. Swordmaster!
Sword Master. We'll just
Perhaps stepping back.
give you a little bit of cures to everybody then. Bro, we're doing great. But Huckenberg take a little bit of
Try not
damage.
to
Fuck
worry.
it, it'll be alright.
I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
Thank you. This is a joke. Yeah. Is that all?
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, power of heroes!
Right. Smite him,
Forward.
Hulkenberg.
I
Yeah.
show no mercy. Apologies. Would you finish it?
You are good.
Still here?
Heisman,
can't
they've
afford-
dropped
to
your
the
defenses.
Let's make an end of it!
You're done.
Let's do this!
This is it!
No. Why? Oh, why?
We went looking for you at the beginning of the Let's Play, alright? We were trying to find you. Instead, you're starting shit.
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I'll take her soothing sweet bun.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Rank up.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I continue to grow.
Did you see that? You see that? We're now rank 101.
I've lost!
Katharina says, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd like you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Tired Man says, Katharina, cheer up. Who's Tired Man?
Yeah?
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Katharina says, oh God. Edoricus. Who do you think I am exactly? Edoricus explains. Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Grand. Everyone here knows that. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. And when we beat them.
Oh.
Katharina says, are all those people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? And Okarika says, what other options do Papyrus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Katharina says, Indoricus, wait, take this, and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now. Chicken nuggets? It's money.
Hey.
It's money. Indoricus says, good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Seated Papyrus says, oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Katharina says, listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can just hold out just a little longer, I swear I want to set things right for us.
Well then.
Udorika says, now there we are. Shouting Papyrus says, we believe in you, Katharina. Katharina says, I've earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the Papyrus take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze this price dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Gunnar asks, will handing out money make this better? Katharina says, I've got no clue myself, but I had to try something.
But
even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. And if they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Papyrus are right where they want them. Beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Papyrus down start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Not everyone's like that.
No.
Katharina says, true. There are people like you after all. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to hand over the throne. If anyone's going to change the world, I've got to do it with my own two hands.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Gunnar. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I've reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. So go check it on it. We've got to keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. So this is This is definitely a scripted scene that you were going to have right here. So there was no way to find her, I don't think, until now. The game was giving you a hint that there was going to be a chance to do something. Kind of with Stroll. There's a hint that he wants to settle something with you, but he can't. It's still scripted behind it. It's not like I could do anything on my part to make that an active situation, I don't think. Until I just progress in the game.
She...
Mysterious voice says, the loyal hunter, Katharina, keeper and inheritor of Brawler's virtues.
No.
Though thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slowing within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
I'm nowhere near on having this thing, Max. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
You study the Pug list. Bounty bonus. Fattens the purse of bounties wards at each city's recruitment center. Pug list archetype unlocked. You can study the Pug list in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Recruitment centers. Blah blah blah. Katharina says, haha, next time I'll see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. Galaga says, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brielhaven is. Are you now? What else you got going on here? A red thing. What is a red thing? Dream Eater Moth. Is that a rare?
Alright then.
What's right there? That's the laundry, buddy. And sweeping. Cooking.
Let's go.
We can finish the book. Do I need to check it?
Hey there.
Wow, a hero's fruit is born. Why don't we harvest it? I can harvest it right now without taking time.
Whoa.
Remember to harvest some great fruit. If you have more seeds, let's sow them. Something else in the dirt.
Did you know?
It's crazy this machine can make the soil fertile enough to grow these seeds in only one day. Oh well, let's lots of things get attracted here, and sometimes things we didn't plant grow too. If you see something you could use, then I guess you should take it. Gauntlet mushroom. I'll plant something else soon. I don't have anything. Bygone days. It's Heisman's account of life with his son. I'm almost done reading it. Galaga says, Heisman left it here. I think he means it's okay to read. If I read the book, I might gain more tolerance. Shall we spend some time reading the book? Yes, finish it up. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He recalls a time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heisman woke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. Galaga says, I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more important than that, it brought him joy. A warmth that rises inside of me. I feel my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Have you finished that book? With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world is deepened.
All right.
So you get a double dose there. That helped me. That helped me a lot. So you need to finish it. That's what I figured.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello?
Nira says,
Hello, Mr. Captain.
Oh, he's going to speak. Thank you.
Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brielhaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
Elf Town.
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brielhaven.
Port Brielhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brielhaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength,
Colosseum.
People flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The city of water, Brielhaven.
How's the water flow? I've seen that big ass ledge above it. There's that asshole. Oh no, there's several people here.
You've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
What do you mean biological, bro?
You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
You gotta get your airship in Final Fantasy. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well, well, well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Show him the freaking giant baby thing.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
Bye, puppy.
And that was?
An asshole. Don't even worry about him.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confounded. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
An excellent fucking standard to live by.
You need higher standards, lady.
That's the highest.
If you're sure, Nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Okay. I'm getting close to take a break here. Once I get my control, I will. They might just keep pushing me along. Anime style. No, here we go. Galaxy says we came all this way to the big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy.
What are other players doing right there in this time, huh? No, that's their. That's the wrong thing. You can't see what they're doing yet. You don't have control. You're gonna be just pushed along something. And I am very aware that I just came to a new town broke. I am very aware, Kitty. We'll be going to the dungeon with none of the items available in the city. And we had, was it $500,000 where we blasted it? The thing is, though, the next time we gain our bazillions of dollars, there won't be anything more to buy because we've already bought it all. All right, let's take a break.